If you're a contest mode kind of person, you can do a guess the amount contest at one of the holiday vendor events. Put it up in front of your community or put it up on your local Golden Neighborhoods community board. Everybody loves a good guessing game, and maybe they walk away with $100 gift card to help fund that holiday dinner. So how you do it is pretty simple. Those same grocers or the same local businesses that you've been working with throughout the year, you get you a large jar. You fill it up with any kind of item to fit into that quantity. Candy corns, miniature chocolate turkeys could be fun. Holiday ornaments could be cool. Fill up the jar and seal it real good. Tape it up so nobody can open it or cheat. Step 2, encourage people to walk by somewhere with a label or something that tells them fill out a form with all your contact information along with your guess of how many items you think are in the jar. Number 3, then you don't miss that opportunity to put on that sign asking contestants about their neighborhood and see if you can help them with anything that they need to know about the market. Open houses. How on earth can we take advantage of open houses and do more with it? How about a gobble up open house or a Thanksgiving open house? I don't mean go out on Thanksgiving Day. I don't mean go out there during Thanksgiving week even. But if you've got open houses or if you can volunteer yourself for another realtor that you trust to host an open house for them, you get a chance to really get creative here. Do your open houses with a Happy Thanksgiving real estate style or Merry Christmas real estate style or any other holiday activity that you want to promote. You can use it to bring some cool little bite or some cool little recipe that you brought back from your great grandmother or something like that that's been passed on from generation to generation. Advertise it. Grandma's favorite cupcakes will be on display at my open house. The MLSs need as much advertising help as they can get these days with everything going on the market. So don't be afraid to utilize it to your advantage. And of course, don't forget to utilize your social media, especially in your golden neighborhoods. Make sure they come and see what kind of activities you're willing to do to promote houses for sale. Seasonal hors d'oeuvres or seasonal drinks are also great. Be very careful, obviously, of what you're serving. There are an insane amount of allergies and things out there. So make sure whatever you're serving, you put the ingredients list so that people understand what they need to be wary of in case they are monitoring a food allergy of their own. But if you want to go all out, do the whole get together. Get several agents together and utilize one of these for a multi-course meal and spread it out over several homes. So you start with your appetizer over there. You start with your main meal over there. You start with desserts over there. You have the coffee and the afters over there. But every opportunity should be for you to work well with others and make sure that you can communicate your quality to the business. You want to make sure that people know who you are, what you're doing, and what's the benefit of them knowing who you are. If you need another example, you can serve that salad at the first house of the tour, entree at the second one, dessert at the third. Do a door prize at each one. Give them that holiday postcard with the ingredients of which meal you sponsored. So if they want to take that on their own, they can do it too. Get people excited. This is a perfect opportunity for people to spread the nicety that is being a human on this planet. Don't be afraid to do a little much. Don't be afraid to go a little overboard, and make sure that you can take care of the people that care enough to walk through the door. You don't have to wow them, but please give them a little bit of seasonal excitement and thank them for coming in and seeing you. One of the fun events that we have here in our local community and at my local business club here in downtown Tampa is a coordinated cooking demonstration. There are an insane amount of top chef level people in town that work everything from the Italian circuit to Chinatown, and they love to cook. There are lots of demos that you get a chance to go to, but when you're at these demos and participating for yourself, make sure that you're wearing your name tag and a simple opportunity for you to introduce yourself to everybody on board. I am not the cook in my family. Hard-boiled eggs can occasionally be a challenge, but if you put it on the grill, I can usually fend for myself, which is why I love the idea of partnering with somebody else so that you can do a classic Thanksgiving dish and learn something really cool to bring on. Not to mention fun stories for years to come if you are really a horrible mess in the kitchen. You don't have to go crazy. Pick one dish, pick a dessert, pick something easy like an appetizer, and then go from there. Classic pecan or pumpkin pie is an easy choice, by the way, but make sure you're going with some type of must-have dish. It's all about the sides. Baked macaroni and cheese, candied yams, green bean casserole, cornbread stuffing. If you're from one of my favorite towns in Louisiana, they do an oyster dressing down there that, ooh yeah, you are not going to miss it, no. Great opportunity for you to be able to create some cool conversations about real estate while working together and achieve a few cooking ideals too, right? Again, if you're going to host a favorite recipe and you're going to do all the trouble and go to the time of hosting that event yourself, make sure you just got some great leave behinds and some advertising on the table, thanking people for participating. Another thing that we do in my community that I want to pass on to others is make sure that you create an opportunity for you to do the best things for people outside of just you and your sphere. Working at a food drive or putting one together to gather donations from your community, there is nothing that is going to make you feel better. I have lots of people that I have worked with over the years and big corporations that I have been had the privilege of working for and doing work for, promoting food drives or even you promoting one of the local food banks for drop-offs, using your postcards, using your social medias, using local church bulletins, for example. Every single year, the response you will get will just make you feel incredible. The amount of support that you will drive to those local communities simply by giving them a reminder that there are people less fortunate than yourself. There are people in need. Here in the state of Florida, we have people that were not in need, and a storm has put them in a situation where they could use a little helping hand and use a little human kindness. These are things that you can not only drive your sphere and your influence towards, but you can make a huge impact for these folks simply by the people that you know and how you can help push people and utilize the holiday goodwill. Pro tip, if you want to help a specific group, homeless veterans, elderly, the VA, assisted living, military families for deployed members, you can contact any of those organizations in your area to learn about their specific needs and jump on the bandwagon and help them any way that you can. Which brings me to community service. It's great for you to be able to do these kind of things all year, but I understand where people are challenged, myself included, to be able to give 12 months out of the year, whether it is time or whether it is energy or whether it is great ideas or financially. This is the opportunity for you this time of year to be grateful what you have in the theme of Thanksgiving. Helping people that are less fortunate than yourself should remind you of that. Invite the people that you influence to help you, your team, your brokerage, the people that you have had as clients, new home buyers that have just moved into the area. This is a great opportunity for them to meet others in the community too, and to be able to give back. To be able to serve Thanksgiving meals to people that need the opportunity is a fantastic thing. There are many, many shelters in all of our major cities. Churches, other locations that'll be providing a holiday meal, and to be able to give a little compassion to those in needs is an amazing opportunity for you. Take advantage. Again, you don't need to start up any conversations. Wear your name badge so they know who you are and what brokerage you work for so that they know how to reach out to you, even if it's just to give thanks later on. Hopefully they're in a better situation later. And best case scenario for you, makes you feel amazing for being able to do something for others. A lot of fun runs this time of the year in Florida. That means that our temperatures might drop below the 90s. So it's a good opportunity for you to be able to get out and enjoy colored license plates, because that's really the only thing that changes colors in the state of Florida this time of the year, are all of the license plates for all of the northerners that are coming here to keep into the warmer weathers. But there is, I know for one, downtown Tampa has a holiday Thanksgiving fun run. For you to be able to advertise this for the local events in town, encourage clients to go burn some of those calories so they can eat like a horse on the holiday food events that you're sponsoring. A 5K run or a 5K walk is a great opportunity to do that. A lot of neighborhoods hold turkey trots and similar events on Thanksgiving morning. The process usually always goes to one of the local nonprofits, which is great. If you can build a team of real estate agents or real estate clients to come tackle that Thanksgiving jog together, you're going to have a great time. It's going to give you an opportunity to maybe do some co-branding on some t-shirts, remind everybody of why you're there, but at minimum, go out there, participate, and have a good time. Some of the schools are also doing mini fun runs for the kids during the school week. If you get a chance to be one of the sponsors for that, I know they would thoroughly appreciate it too. Even if it's just one of the sweat towels afterwards for people to wipe off with. Again, still in the high 80s here in Florida, so we could use all the help we could get. Speaking of the local schools, there are a lot of big football games going on in your local school communities. The local turkey bowls, as you would call them, are very popular, big on the community scene, and it makes sure that people know who you are. And as a local sponsor and as a local business owner, it's a great opportunity for you to give a little bit to them and be able to participate in one of their very popular sporting events.